Hello everyone, here with another video. I got two razors. I'm gonna restore this one because it's rusted and the wood is falling apart and it looks really bad, but I love straight razors. I only when I was young I used regular razors, but the straight razor has been a thing for me since I was a kid. And this one, it looks in decent condition as far as because of how old it is, but it's the rust went really through the blade. And here I'm going to show you the second one. This is a full hollow. It's in better condition. The blade has no rust. It just needs polishing on the end caps because they're really yellowish. But this one, it's in great condition. I got both of them for 25 bucks at an auction. And I really like this one. And after doing my research, it turned out to be early 1900s. The other one, the first one I show, it's around the same era, but this one is in better condition. On the blade it says magnetic razor best, and on the side it says best shave I ever saw. And after researching and looking, I came out to someone had restored some, but they changed the scale, so I'm gonna keep mine. So I'm just gonna polish them because I really like this design. Looks really cool, and I'll be shaving with this one. They were both hollow, so I had to reset the bevel and sharpen them. But this is the first one I worked on as far as the edge, so that I'm able to shave. But I'm just showing you what I got, and I'm really happy because the auction went pretty good. There were so many bidders on it, but I was able to win. Uh, I've always wanted a full hollow because my other racers are just half hollow, and this one it's almost like a feather. Like here, I was trying to zoom in, but some of the lettering it's almost faded, but the imprint on most of it is there, and the etching on this one where they did the magnetic razor brand and the design logo is still there, but I was not able to focus completely on it to get a better shot. I tried really hard, but I couldn't. Yeah, but straight razors are another animal. They're great, better shape than regular razors, and I don't have to be buying. On the first one that I show you, that there's a few pieces that came off when I was getting the pins off to be able to switch them for better ones, for new ones, and two pieces came off. That one came out of that one, and that little long piece on the bottom came from that edge. I guess I was hammering too hard, but here I'm just gluing already most of it so that I'm able to piece it together, and I'm gonna sand it off and make it all even, round on the top and flat on the bottom. And I'm happy. I enjoy restoring things, and especially if they're for me. I also do work for other people, but I really enjoy when it's literally just for me. Those are the old pins that you can see on the top. They're a lot bigger than the ones I bought, and but I'm still gonna use those because it's really hard to find parts, original parts, for this kind of scales. Here I just already put in the long piece that came off of that scale, and on the other one, that piece right there. The good thing that I was able to find them, because when I was hammering the pins out, they just flew out, and my carpet it's really thick, so I had a hard time finding it. But I'm glad I did because I could put it all together now and don't have to worry about just being glue in it or having to mix glue with wood shavings to fill in the part. But it's looking good. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry so that I could sand it off and see what other cracks I need to fill in so that it looks all even. On here, it's almost done. It's already set. It's been almost 6 hours since I left it just sitting there. So I just gotta fill in the little gaps, the little cracks that are the ones that I created, the ones that it came with. It looks like it was never taken off. And here it is after sanding it off. It looks literally like it never came off. It looks like the regular piece of wood, that the little scale piece that came off, it doesn't even look like it was gone. Just gotta pour a little more glue, until it sets, and then more until I fill in the cracks and all the spots that are uneven. But see, it looks really good. And I was gonna buy the scales, but I want to keep this original. It's for me. I don't have to worry about the looks, but you know, keeping everything original, it's always the best when you're restoring, if it's possible, as far as being this old. And it's looking good. Just need to pour more glue and it should be done soon. And here, after sanding off the glue, this has been over a day already, just letting it sit. And I'm gonna use a clear coat. It's for wood, metal, plastic. It's multi-use, and it'll be done. That's all I need now, just to protect them from water, so that they don't rust again. Because the piece inside that divides the blade, so that the spacer, I was all rusted. So this will protect it from when shaving. And I'll do a video on this once it's all complete. And like I said, I have to do the honing because I set somewhat the bevel, but it's not completely sharp. And here are the pieces that I got, and they're a lot smaller than the originals. So, but like I said, it's for me, so I don't care what it looks like. I just want it to work. And I made this little jig so that it's a 1/16 hole and pin copper. And I had to measure and kind of be careful on the way I was drilling the hole so that it fits in there, so that when I'm hammering the pin, it doesn't make the rod in the middle crooked or twisted. So it worked out pretty good. Here I'm almost done. I just set the first side. I still need to sand it down a little bit so that it's smooth, but it's looking great. And here I'm gonna work on the second one, and I'm almost done. So far I'm happy. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you like this content or whatever I do on my other videos that you like, let me know and I'll be posting more. And here it is, complete. And I have tape on the top of the blade because I was trying to just hone it a little bit and see if it would work, but I still need to do a lot of work on this one. But it's all done, ready to go. I'll show the stones that I use on my next video when I hone this one. Let me know if you guys want to see that, so that I'll prepare myself. If not, I'll just hone it without recording that and show the part where I'm actually just shaving. But all those grinding areas, it's how deep the rust was, but there's still plenty of metal for the bevel to set and be sharp. And I'm happy. It looks good. The wood is protected. I kept the original. The blade doesn't look that great, but as long as it shaves, I don't care what it looks like. It's old, antique, and ready to go for sharpening. And this is the one that the first one I showed, the full hollow. That one was also dull, really bad, no shaving at all with it. So I had to clean it and took my time to set the bevel and make it really sharp. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that I'm voicing over, so if I go ahead of the content, don't panic. But it's sharp. It's really sharp. I love it. It's my first full hollow, and I'm impressed. It's really good. I'm gonna do obviously both sides, but before I started recording this, I had already shaved part of my cheek. So, but you'll hear the rest of it. The other, my left side, I didn't do any shaving, so I'll be finishing with this one. And I don't know if you can see it on the bottom of my chin, my jaw. There's like a little indentation when I pull the skin, and it's, no matter what kind of razor I use, it's always hard to reach in there. So you'll see when I don't nick myself, but because I try to go several passes to get to the point, it's just very difficult to get to that spot. And for those who would like to try this or start using a straight razor, believe me, you'll be saving a lot of money, the environment, because you don't have to buy razors. All you have to do is get a strop to hone and keep it sharp, and that's it. As long as you maintain the blade, I don't buy razor. It's been years, many years. I don't want to say too many because then you'll be like, damn, you're old. But as you can see here, you could hear when it's shaving and it's not pulling, and it's really, I'm impressed with my own work. This is my first antique, really old razor um, that I have, because the first one I started with, and I also honed it and made it really sharp. That was, it doesn't even have a brand. It just says razor on it, but it's really, really nice. I'll show it on another video. The blade is actually, I don't know how they did the color, but it's bluish, and the scales are also blue. But that was really sharp too. But this one, for some reason, with my blue one, I have to do maybe 2 or 3 passes when I go against the grain. But this one, literally, I just went 1 pass towards the end, and it shaved everything really good. The left side right here, I always have a hard time because the blade kind of covers where I'm gonna start shaving, and I don't want to cut myself. But once I go through the sideburn down, then it's all good. And I use both of my hands. Some people just use one to shave, but when you start shaving, you gotta at least try to do it with both hands so that you're able to get certain angles. Because on my left side, I don't have the indentation on my neck. Well, it's not an indentation. It's just when I pull the skin, for some reason, it goes a little deeper on my right side than my left. But I still get to it. Even you'll see, after several passes, I guess I nicked myself a little bit, but I didn't feel it. That's how smooth the razor is, but you gotta be careful, have steady hands. I really love the way it shaves. It's to me, because I do the oil, the pre-shave oil, then the soap. I have different scents: eucalyptus, Old Spice, one that I made on my own. And that's another thing about shaving. Excuse me. You don't have to be buying soaps all the time. I mean, just to do the lathing of the soap, it's I made one like 2 years ago, and I still have plenty. And believe me, my beard, my mustache, everything grows within about maybe 2 to 3 days after I shave. And if I do it with a regular razor, if I'm on the run, by the next day, it grows really fast. But with the straight razor, it's just I guess a deeper shave. It goes deeper into the skin, and it gets a really good. I don't have to worry about 3 or 4 days looking all grubby. But with a regular razor, within the next day, I already start feeling all prickly. So that's another thing that I love about straight razors, that the shave, it lasts a long, the smoothness, it lasts longer than a regular razor. And like I mentioned before, I haven't bought any razors in years. This is all I do. I do have an electric close shave machine that, when I don't feel like shaving, or I don't have the time to do it, I do a quick shave with that, and it's close to the skin, but not as a regular blade or straight razor. And that's about it. On another video, I'll be showing everything that I have. I also have a Japanese Kamisori. That one is the best one. And then I bought I think it's from England. It's called Rolls Racer. That's a very unique machine too. Well, not machine, the way it's set up. I'll show it on another video. Everything that I'm mentioning, I'll be putting it all together in a different video so you guys can see the different types of racers that I have. And the one from England I just bought about a month ago, as well on an auction. And they're really, really old, like 1927, I think is the one that I got. It's in excellent condition. And I already honed that one. It's really sharp as well. Cleaned it out. And I'll show you the mechanism to sharpen and to strap it on the same container box. It's a metal box that came with. The mechanics on that, it's amazing. The technology they had back then, if it's in great condition, and it looks like it was used, but to maintain the mechanism, the sharpness, no rust, it's a lot better than what we have nowadays. And after I'm done shaving here, towards the grain, I'm gonna do a pass going up against the grain so that I could get a better smoothness and a better, what do you call it? I guess a better shape. And here, that's what I'm doing, going up. And when I first started honing razors and I didn't do it properly, or if I was learning how to shave, which was when I was really young, yeah, I did cut myself. I mean, that's gonna come with the territory. Anybody that's starting expects some nicks, some cuts, but like I said, it's a few times of practicing. Well, not a few times, maybe 3 or 4 times, you'll get the hang of it. But it's like I said, it's the best shave you'll probably ever have. Save money, save the environment. Throwing away those disposable razors, and um, I'm not too big on environment, but if I can contribute and this helps, by all means. So if anybody has any questions, the type of stones that are needed to sharpen the blades and to leave a really good bevel on it, feel free to message me. I'm always willing to help. And like I said, I'm going to show you the stones that I use. And when I hone the first blade that I show you, the one that I did the restoration on the scales, I'll be posting it. But let me know. Thumbs up, comments. I would like to know your thoughts, or if you have a better technique on shaving. I'm always willing to learn, even though I know how to shave. But negative criticism, it's always welcome. I'm not gonna get upset. So send me your comments. And if you like the content or everything else that I have on my page, feel free to check it out. I got dragon fruit videos, carnitas, pork, Mexican style, how to cook them. I mean, I got a whole bunch of stuff in there. How to glue convertible top windows that fall off. I literally do a little bit of everything. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and if there's something that attracts your interest, let me know, and I'll be posting depending on what you guys let me know. And here I'm already done, and it feels really smooth. Even the spot where I nicked myself, where I kept going, it's clear. So I appreciate your time. I know it's probably a long video, but there's too many details and things that maybe I forgot to mention. But this blade, it's awesome. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this blade. If it looks funky for how old it is, or if it looks good, or if you have something you want to share with me, let me know. Send me the link to your videos and I'll check it out. And I was trying to there, I focus on this part really good. It says magnetic razor. On the top it says I forgot, the best shave I ever saw, or something like that. But all I care is about the blade. It's a full hollow. It's really, really impressive the way it shaves. Thank you. Like and subscribe, and like I said, your comments are always welcome. Thank you and have a great day.